So we're going to talk about the trailer. We're going to watch it live right now, the three of us together, while we're doing this, and hopefully you can hear it. And we're gonna break it down. I know I'm small. Like we're trying to share the screen. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see me like really small next to Steve. I look like a little child, like a toddler. Like, hey, Steve.
Well, this is how you watch the trailer, anyways. So
yeah. So we're gonna watch it and talk about it. So go ahead, Sean. Play it.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include spiders ties females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
You just like
there's your Fantastic Four Easter egg.
I need those Jordan ones.
Stop it. Jordan ones. I know that.
I need those like ASAP now.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did. The drones that are yours.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's what everybody thinks. It's Matt Murdock right there. Throwing the
Yeah, I think so too.
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have.
Devil's in the details, guys. Mephisto.
Never wanted to lie to you.
Oh man.
Like, how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
Oh, that's awesome.
Now everybody knows. But this isn't about.
Everybody in school with the cameras.
Yeah.
I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
What does that mean? A little? Does that mean anything?
Those are witches. So
well, they look like Doctor Strange. That's what gave them the
wizards.
idea to go to Doctor Strange. Then you look at those.
What's up with this whole snow shit?
Why is this house frozen?
Well,
Why
that's the other reason why people think that Doctor Strange isn't Doctor Strange.
Really?
Because like the ninth realm of hell or some shit is actually frozen, and maybe that's where Mephisto is. Maybe he's not Doctor Strange. Maybe he is possessed. Who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's lots of things going on with this trailer.
I don't know. I think that's him.
I think it's him too. I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going with the.
He's wearing a different outfit now than he was when they were walking down the stairs. So there's
Yeah.
True. But Peter's not.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything.
So I don't know. Like it
He's
could
also
be
wearing
like.
Maya Agamotto again.
Well, he is here, but you see him here. It's Peter that he's saying is fucking up this spell because Peter's trying to live too many lives, trying to change it. So as you see the spell going across around him in multiple circles, I don't know. But again, this is the scene. I was like, man, I know Steve's gonna love this.
It's Inception shit right here. Yeah.
You guys loved it in the first movie.
Oh, I fucking loved it.
Yeah. And then the train
That
scene.
shit's dope.
Again, are they fighting? Why is Doctor Strange not wearing the cape?
I don't know.
I don't know. Mephisto. Now there you got the lightning.
Pumpkin bomb.
We're gonna have to pause that because you got lightning, sand, pumpkin bomb. No, you don't have to. I mean, you can just keep it going, Sean.
And it was all on the Washington Bridge, low.
No.
Yeah. Who's that lady? Is she from something?
I don't think she's anything. I don't
Okay.
think it's anything. I think she's
But it is something. Is the outfit Tom Holland's wearing, which is the exact outfit that Tobey wore in Spider-Man 2?
3.
3?
Well, I think that was the one he wore when he was proposing to Mary Jane. I could be wrong.
Huh.
So do you think there's CGI face swapping here? That's Tobey?
No, I don't think that this is the scene that. So when Sean, keep it going. Press play.
You go. All right.
Hello, Peter.
And that's Tobey?
Yeah,
See Chubb, the Iron Spider? I can't hear you on the
No, I was saying I feel like that's very clever editing on the trailer department. I think that he was talking to Tobey Maguire's. He would have no idea that Tom Holland is Peter Parker. He doesn't look anything like Tobey Maguire.
Maybe he's not looking at him in costume.
Unless he had maybe he's looking at him in costume. Maybe. What I think it is more than anything is a very clever edit, and he's talking to Tobey, but the trailer makes it seem like he's talking to Tom.
Interesting. Like, there's a lot of things here about this trailer. I mean, we have almost 5 villains confirmed.
Right.
Again, I don't know. I think I would. We know Marvel has already done this, that they've already CG altered trailers to hide shit from us.
Right.
Like that one where everyone thinks it's the lizard attacking. But wouldn't it be great if that was actually the Venom symbiote separated from Eddie Brock.
No way. You think
But
they're
listen,
gonna change that?
listen to my explanation. I'm just thinking because they need to get they want to get Venom out, Venom 2 before Spider-Man 3, right? And they
Right.
want to try to bring in they changed the name of the Spider-Man universe and all this shit. What would make
there it
sense?
is. There's a spot right there.
What would make sense? It looks like the Lizard, you know what I mean? But like it's CG, it's dark. They can change it at any point. If you have the character in all CG, imagine if
Look at that suit.
oh, that's the black
Black
suit. But that's just the black. But that's his black and gold suit.
That's his black suit, but like, see how that sand's jumping up on the right there? That's not
Yeah.
because of the lightning. That doesn't happen from that. Like, that is a form happening right
Yeah.
there.
No, that's
that was lightning before, but you see
Yeah,
him,
the lightning hitting
you
his
see him
favorite
popping.
suit.
Yeah, you see him popping up. You can see it. You can make a head out of that.
Let me see.
Sandman's in this. It's Sandman.
no way.
Yeah, that's Sandman. Guarantee that's gonna be
Are
Sandman.
you fucking? You think so?
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be great though. I ain't gonna hold you. It does just looks like dirt though, man. It's like Jamie Foxx.
But I think it does it on purpose to mess with you. But that scene right before it, where you see him turning around and something like jumping back at him and hitting like a force field wall. That's the scene where like everybody's like, okay, that's the Lizard.
Interesting also that those trains that Doctor Strange was riding on, those were subway cars. We all know Spider-Man's history with subway cars
right.
in all the movies.
Yeah.
You know, Amazing Spider-Man even had a subway scene. So, you know, wasn't the fucking base that he found, wasn't that in the subways where he fought the Lizard in the subway system? So,
Well, in the sewers, but then yeah, he kind of had like yeah.
but that, you know, it's just interesting to see the parallels there.
For sure.
You mean right
I mean,
here?
we get two scenes with lightning.
Different suits too. You notice that? With
He's
Doctor-
not-
Yeah, this one's
fucking
darker
cape.
and no cape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this a dark Doctor Strange or is this Mephisto like you said?
Maybe it's a variant of Doctor Strange. I mean,
I don't know,
King
you know,
already talked about
because-
filling his variants.
Because we're looking at Spider-Man like he's in trouble. Like why is he doing this?
But maybe he's not. I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's so much with this that we can get
This
speculated.
Sean, this scene could literally be Doctor Strange explaining things to him.
Yeah, you could be
It
talking about the
doesn't-
multiverse, how it
Doctor
breaks
Strange.
off into different branches, and that's why the train's doing this. The multiverse, blah blah blah.
Yeah, he could literally be just giving him a fucking XYZ.
Well,
about
I heard
it.
this right here is a Mephisto callback when he throws like it's actually on a cover. That when he throws it into the water, I mean that's the same scene that Mephisto is in a comic.
Well, the one thing that kind of bothers me about that scene in the beginning, so when you see him, you know, throw the cup of whatever he's drinking into the fire,
yeah,
is the fact that Wong, which is awesome because I think this movie is happening at the same time as Shang-Chi.
I think
Wong is leaving with his bags packed, looking like he's going to go fight Abomination. I mean,
Oh,
that's
and
what's-
also that scene where he was running through the cafeteria there.
yeah.
There's a poster on the back wall that has the word feast on it.
yeah, it's for
Which, if you
where
play
Aunt
the
May works.
games,
Yeah.
that's where Aunt May works, and
it was in the comics too.
and the Negative Man. He's the villain.
Mr. Negative, yep.
I don't know how the hell they seen a fucking word for feast
It's
right there.
Yep, right there.
I'm not looking into that one too much.
There's a Feast truck on one of the set photos too. Like Feast is prominent here. So
Oh, yeah?
it's part of it. I mean,
And those aren't all kids either. Those are all there's adults in there too.
they're tying it all in together. Well, yeah, I mean it's a homeless like shelter thing that they're feeding kids and stuff at. But when he gives Wong that wink that he's not, or Spider-Man that wink that he's not, or Peter that he's not gonna do a spell, like it's weird.
Is it? Doctor Strange has always kind of been shitty.
Yeah,
He stole
Doctor
books.
kind of a
The
rogue.
first movie, like the whole reason he's Doctor Strange is because he was texting and driving. So like,
Yeah.
True.
he's like this rule follower. He literally gave the time stone to Thanos. Like I know that it had to be done that way, but he's a rule breaker, the Stephen Strange. So let's not.
He is, but he's supposed to be the best of them, and like it just seems, you know, I mean, even the Ancient One says it again in Endgame, like he's supposed to be the best of us, and you would think again, maybe it's something in here that they've got to continue his arc, continue his his journey. He's not where he needs to be at. He's not Sorcerer Supreme yet.
See that right there. That is when Electro is dropped into the MCU.
Dude, this Electro is going to be really better than Jamie Foxx one.
But it is Jamie Foxx.
I feel like Jamie Foxx is going to step it up another level.
He better.
He's not going to be fucking Jim Carrey for Batman Forever. I'll tell you that.
No, he's going to be fucking Electro. I'm very curious to see how that suit looks and how he looks.
I'm sure it's going to be green and yellow.
You think so?
Yeah, because the lightning is yellow. The lightning in Amazing Spider-Man was blue. So they give him that blue glow because they want it to look like the Ultimate Comics.
Kind of interesting correlation here between like Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus. Spider-Man now has these 4 arms that jump out of his back. Doc Ock has the same thing. Like that's never kind of been shown on screen. I wonder if those two are gonna go to those 4 arms there. Each
an arm fight. Yeah, I mean, how many times is Peter gonna change costumes in this movie too?
I know, right? There was like at least 3-4 costumes already. Shit, he run through them costumes. I just want to see the original costume on him, man. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I hope at the end he gets a more
comic
accurate suit. Like, yeah. I mean, I get having all these. I mean, we play him in the video games. He's got 30, 40 suits. I love that you're showing that scene right now with the pumpkin bomb again. I love that it is the Raimi pumpkin bomb.
Is it William Dafoe?
It's William Dafoe. The cackle too when he's laughing. That's William Dafoe. I was laughing from the Spider-Man movies.
They're knocking this one out the park, man. They really want this on home.
This is gonna make the Flash scene so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, the Flash multiverse. there was that. I think Michael Keaton talked about like. They were trying to, even in Flash and for these, trying to explain the multiverses, and he's like, I just don't know. I don't understand any of it. It's just they're doing the scenes. He's like, I don't understand any of this stuff. Look
at that. Look at it. Alfred Molina.
I love it.
Listen, hello. Like, you know me. Spider-Man 2. I know. It is what it is. Still, this is quite awesome. Like, even if I don't have the love that everybody else does for that Spider-Man 2, to see this happening is man, it's just kind of amazing. So I'm not joking. I got so jacked. I watched this trailer 30 times in a row.
I watched it too, man. It's really remarkable.
I kept going back. I kept stopping. I kept freeze framing.
You know what else though? I watched
2+ hours.
I watched the bootleg version the day before though.
I did too. It was so hard to see anything though. But when I saw, because you could tell it was Alfred Molina at the end, but everything else, I was just like, I don't know what the hell I'm seeing. Just a bunch of blurs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's interesting how they're gonna tie all this in, and like I want to know what that box is that he was holding when Doctor Strange, pulled his.
Yeah, he was like holding like a mother box almost from the Justice League films.
Yeah, and it had the Sanctum, that the logo. I can't draw a blank on the name now, but.
Listen, I did not.
That big window on the top of the Sanctum, it had that same design on the side of it. I wonder if that's like the key that's holding all the villains in their prisons, because we know they're in prisons.
So Sean was just playing that scene where the lawyer throws down the.
That's not Matt Murdock.
I'm not saying that it is, but I'm also not saying that it's not, because like. This scene makes it look like this lawyer's throwing all kinds of legal documents at this child. But that could very easily be a lawyer walking in being like, blam, let my client go.
Yeah, it could be. I just don't know if it's Matt Murdock. People were comparing his arm hair, because they had the sleeves rolled up, to Matt Murdock's arm hair. I'm like, a lot of people
are still working from home alone. So.
Well, I am too, but I'm not sitting here comparing arm hair from Matt Murdock and Daredevil to this, but...
All that.
It's interesting. It really is.
They question the whole family and everything, man.
Yeah.
So the friends and everybody, man. So this is gonna be very, 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 very. It's gonna be a fun movie, I think, Alo.
I hope. I'm worried that they're trying too much.
No. Listen, trying too much.
Too much. Shit. This is what we watch.
Endgame? Too much. You have to keep raising the bar a little. You can't, and that's exactly what this movie's gonna fucking do, is raise the bar.
This is good. This is good because this is what I really kind of want from the Marvel universe going forward, is team ups. is I don't want
And
just a
we're gonna get
solo movie anymore. I really kind of want to see other players in each of these movies. And going forward, it looks like, Doctor Strange, we're getting America Sanchez, we're getting Scarlet Witch,
Chavez,
Eternals, we're getting Black Knight, we're getting shit to set up everything. And even in Marvels, we're getting Miss Marvel, and a couple other players. Like, this is what I want to see, because now you're giving us more players in these movies, not just one solo, maybe origin that you have to do anymore. You don't have to do it anymore now. Now you can bring everybody.
Well, I mean, you got Shang-Chi's getting his origin, but yeah, they're throwing in Abomination and stuff.
Of course, and they're throwing in Wong. So, like, it's I mean, I heard the early reviews on Shang-Chi, they're pretty good. So I don't know when I'm gonna see it, but hopefully,
I'm trying to find a drive-in theater.
Yeah, I mean,
45 minutes away, I might have to go and do.
It's so packed though.
I want to see it so bad. I just got to figure it out. I mean, Jarvis went to the theater here to see Black Widow on an off time, and he said nobody was in the theater. So I don't know. Maybe if I look at the tickets and I see nobody there, maybe we'll run in. But like, I want to see it. I'm having a hard time, especially after seeing the trailer and then thinking that this is going to be concurrent with with Shang-Chi. Like, that's where Wong is going. Like, I just want to see that connection early. I want to get to it. I don't know if I can wait till October, middle of October. I mean, I'm sure I could, but me and my love for Marvel.
I know.
Too deep.
I love what Doctor Strange is doing right here, man. Just like, some more mystical, magical shit that Peter messed up because he's talking too damn much. But I think it's great. I think this is, and all those colors and stuff is all from Loki and all that.
Yeah, it all sinks in.
All that sinks in, man. This is great.
And that's the thing I'm wondering too. Like, if they're having, like, we don't know, we're just because we're watching them as they're happening. But what if this is tying in to Wanda's moment when she's fighting Agatha? The reason why Doctor Strange wasn't there is because he was fucking dealing with this shit with Peter. This is all happening at the same time, and then you tie in Loki.
Hold on.
To it.
I just noticed something. That suit he's wearing right there, with the white spider on the back, he's only wearing that 2 other times in this trailer. One, when he's doing that weird Inception building shit, and then the other one is when he's on the train. I think this is all like astral projection shit. Like, as soon as he hits him, that's when we're gonna get all that building falling in on each other, weird subway train in the canyon.
I don't know about that though, because he's got that box with him. Like, what the fuck is that box? I think that box is the key to the prison. That's what I'm gonna guess.
I'm not sure if Strange has that thing still around his neck either. I think this is a different multiverse Doctor Strange. I'm telling you that right now. This is a different Strange. This is not the same Strange that we've seen from the beginning. So I think we're dealing with multiverse of Doctor Stranges. We're going to do a multiverse of Spider-Man.
So maybe Doctor Strange is the bad guy in this?
So this is the Doctor Strange from, like, what's it, like, from the Tobey Maguire verse right here, maybe.
Maybe. Maybe
so
evil.
Like,
maybe an evil or Doctor Strange, maybe a different Doctor Strange that doesn't know anything about the power that's going on right now. It's just like a different part of New York. I mean, it's definitely New York City, but this is definitely not the Doctor Strange that we're used to. This is definitely a different Doctor Strange. You can tell. I feel like it's just different, So
interesting.
It does feel different. It's why it's why I've watched this trailer so many times, trying to see it, trying to see what again, and that's why that comic book is Brand New Day and everything is spiked up, because it was Mephisto that took away.
God, Sean, that's a really cool picture right there.
That took away everyone's memory of him being Peter Parker. But because he took that away, he took away Peter and MJ's marriage. I mean, I don't think they're going with it exactly, but
remember, you also got to remember too the spell that he cast. Remember the spell that everyone is going to forget that he's Spider-Man, and everyone's going to forget. So after this, there may not be another Mary Jane. We may just get a different Mary Jane going forward. What's his buddy's name?
Ned.
Ned's gonna become the Hobgoblin, or is it the Hobgoblin, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What if Ned finds Norman Osborn's tech and stuff after he gets put back in his universe at the end?
Although that's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's setting up.
And takes some goblin serum because he wants to be a hero himself and gets fucked up.
Yeah.
And becomes the Hobgoblin.
It could play off.
Boom.
So yeah. We're definitely getting a different Spider-Man when it's all said and done at the end of the day. I don't know what Spider-Man is going to come out of this, but I mean, it was still Tom Holland, but it's going to be a different Spider-Man, different Spider-Verse. This is going to be very fun going forward, man, because we're going to see. I think that we are going.
But it's only going to be fun if they keep this deal going to allow Marvel.
I know.
And Sony to play in the same sandbox.
I'm so scared that they're gonna lose this. It's not.
There's rumors that Disney's ponying up more money to buy it out, either buy just Spider-Man or looking to buy Sony Pictures.
Holy shit! What a dick move. They're like, all right, give me Spider-Man. They're like, no, all right, well, I'll just buy you then.
I mean, they're gonna buy all of Sony. They just want the picture studio, which, I mean, the Sony Pictures hasn't been doing well. It's fourth or fifth movie studio compared. Warner Brothers and Universal and all of them are well ahead of Sony. Sony's looked to sell over the last few years multiple times. The only franchise that's doing anything for them is Spider-Man. Is why they've held on to it. I mean,
that's something, man. I don't know what the fuck that is, man, but it's something. Can't tell.
Right, that's jumping at Peter.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the scene where everybody thinks it's the lizard in a cage. I'm saying, wouldn't it be awesome if it was a separated symbiote in just that form?
But
to me, that's how this movie ends. Is the symbiote gets onto Peter, and then that's how they then do Venom proper. So then he'll get the spider, the black suit, and then Venom 3 and Spider-Man 4 are two movies that are tied in together. They're almost a part 1 and part 2. So you actually have, like, they do comic book crossovers where they're crossing over multiple titles. These two movies are tied in together because Eddie Brock wants the symbiote back. Peter has it now, and the symbiote likes the power it's getting from him.
No, that shit looks just like Venom, dog.
It does. It looks like Venom to me, but it also looks like the lizard to me.
Venom, yeah, that looks like a fucking Venom. Oh man, I gotta go back on that, dude. I love analyzing stupid shit like this, but it's probably all wrong. But
I'm also looking at. He's also wearing the same outfit from The Bridge. The jacket.
Something's pushing. Something's like it's trying to get him. If you keep looking,
yeah, but you can see there's like a force field around, like a prison. Like they're in a prison. Like, I mean, that's kind of like the leaked, synopsis is that Doctor Strange has them all locked up in the sanctum, and the last thing they all remember is being murdered by Spider-Man, because all of them died by Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Except for the Sandman. Sandman was the only one that didn't. But if they're all telling the story that Spider-Man murdered them, Tom Holland's gonna probably feel bad about that. But then I hate that idea because, again, he gets suckered in by the villains like he did by Mysterio in the last movie. So he's like he didn't learn anything. Yeah.
He's still a kid though, Lo.
I know, I get it. He's still learning, he's still doing all this, and this is how he'll end up manning up because he's gonna probably have to fight Doctor Strange off too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be 3-4 months? Where are we at? 4 months from now?
Well, unless it gets delayed.
It's December, so. Oh, what?
Well, it's like December 17th.
Spider-Man got delayed?
No.
I'm saying unless it gets delayed.
Yeah, Delta and everything.
Everything else is like Venom's getting delayed until 2022 now.
So. No. They said it's not true. It's not true. It's only delayed until October 15th. It's come out in September. I think it's coming out middle of October.
Well, I'm still not going to go. I don't want to see that movie at all. So.
But would you see it if the second trailer had the Venom symbiote attacking
I
Peter
can't
instead
take you
of the Lizard.
seriously. Well, you're so tiny.
I'm sorry, I know in this whatever we're doing here, but I just think that there's a good shot that they can. There's a lot of edits here that we're gonna see differently. Because I look at Avengers Infinity War, and I still remember that shot where we see in Wakanda the Hulk running with all of them. And in the movie, that wasn't the Hulk. It was the Hulkbuster. They messed with you because they didn't want to give away the Hulk scene.
That's true. That's true.
So could we have a scene here where it's Tom Holland's face over Tobey Maguire's?
A little. It's obviously that you could swap out Spider-Man in any scene in this movie, or Marvel Studios could, but this whole trailer is full of like misdirection. That's what I feel like. It's like different scenarios, different things happening that make you think that it's happening at the same time, and it's really not. Like it's just full of misdirection. So I still can't wait though. It looks really great.
Good. So good.
I mean, it looks all right.
Shut your mouth.
It's fine. I guess that's what you're into.
Oh shit.
I think that is what I'm into.
So I'm all big and shit.
Yeah.
I'm into it hardcore.
But now I can see myself, so clearly it looks kind of choppy, but whatever. That big thing of lotions right there. That's gonna weird somebody out.
I mean, I noticed it, but I figured it was because you were watching the Spider-Man trailer. So that's why I have my big thing of lotion. So there you go. That's it. Spider-Man trailer. Lots of ideas. Hopefully we get a second trailer. Hopefully I can think of more things. Trying to tie it to the comics. Mephisto makes sense. It follows the comic storyline. We've been talking about Mephisto forever. There's, maybe they call him Nightmare and merge those two.
Would you be satisfied with that? Would you be satisfied with Mephisto being the villain?
Pulling the strings for the multiverse? I mean, he would be one of the villains, right? But he wouldn't be directly fighting Peter, because Peter would be fighting the Sinister Six with the other Peters. I would be satisfied with that, and then the cliffhanger is Doctor Strange now has to take care of Mephisto. I think that you leave it off with that cliffhanger, and maybe that's where another end credit scene here is him going to Wanda.
How awesome would that be if, like, while all three Spider-Men were having this fight with the Sinister Six, right? You have this huge action battle, and then smash cut with like Doctor Strange and Mephisto having like an intellectual battle, just like bullshitting each other back and forth and like playing their little cards, and you smash cut to this big fucking crazy fight scene, and then back to them just talking. And that'd be a really cool finale.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
We're gonna hype this up and come up with fan theories that we're gonna start to hate the movie when it comes out.
We hate the fucking movie. Like, it's bullshit. They want the animation. I'm done.
We had such a better movie in our heads. Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, and tying in another rumor with with Doctor Strange too, is that Wanda's going to be fighting a Fox X-Men character in the movie because of more multiverse portals that's the rumor.
Well, it's
and
not
the rumor is
Ian McKellen.
No, the rumor is it's James McAvoy's Professor X. Because Strange is going to need help from the Illuminati.
That would be so good.
That would be so good.
That would be so, like, it's not like I'm in love with the Fox X-Men movies, but like, First Class and Days of Future Past, I get a lot of love from me.
Yeah, I didn't hate McAvoy in anything he did with him. Like, it's not like I went in and said Professor Xavier was shit.
No,
Even in Apocalypse.
No.
Dark Phoenix, he wasn't the problem.
No, first of all, it was all the scripts. The scripts were terrible, so that's why. But the character, the casting was phenomenal. It was the best X-Men cast. Like
Yeah.
they
You wanna
cast
tell me-
great characters.
Give me
You want to tell me
McAvoy
I'm
and
going to
Fassbender.
get more Fassbender as Magneto going forward in the MCU? All right.
I'm
Cool
good.
with that.
I'll take it.
Fassbender's awesome.
Or I would take
So.
Fassbender as Doctor Doom.
Be really weird if you had a McAvoy Professor X and then a Fassbender Doctor Doom.
I know.
Agreed, but remember we're dealing with variants, and
I know, but now you're confusing shit to the point of.
I mean we already got Quicksilver Ralph Boner, so.
Will do you think that will start Uncanny or original X-Men team?
Yeah, you going with like the
I think
beast with the blue and yellows, or are you going with Uncanny?
We're going with like Iceman.
No, I think we go Uncanny X-Men.
Ooh, you think they're just gonna jump right into Uncanny?
And I think that's what
I
they're
think
going
they
to call it.
should.
I think that's what they're going to call it, the Uncanny X-Men.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
That I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Ooh.
But the thing is,
if they call that shit Uncanny X-Men, oh man,
you can.
take all my money. I'm naked in the theaters. I'll go to the theaters, take my money. All
Sean,
of it.
and you know what else, Sean? The suits are gonna be phenomenal.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be so good.
Oh my god.
They're gonna be perfection. It's not gonna be black leather.
If they do
zippers.
if they do the '90s cartoon suits,
I'm done.
even if they go with the astonishing X-Men suits.
I don't give a it don't even matter. If it's called
Huh.
Uncanny X-Men,
I see Wolverine with the fucking cowl finally. That's it.
I honestly say it probably is be X-Men Children of the Atom. That's what I think.
Or
think
just Children of the Atom.
Yeah, I think Children of the Atom. Or it's either one of the two, Uncanny or Children of the Atom. I mean,
Because I don't think. I mean, well, maybe they will. I mean,
Because-
they went right here with Spider-Man after doing Spider-Man. I know they had the subtitle Spider-Man, Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, and all this stuff. But
I do got to give them credit. They do want to distance themselves from those movies, so it could be Uncanny. Children of the Atom is like, maybe they already kind of had Children of the Atom in the first.
Because like
one.
when the rumor was like it was going to be called the Mutants, like
That's terrible.
I don't think like the masses are going to get it. You know what I mean? They might, people might, but the X-Men is such a prominent brand. Even like the casual fans will be like, "Oh, the X-Men." And if you say the Uncanny X-Men, even the astonishing X-Men, whatever you want to do, or even if it's you go with the first one as the Uncanny X-Men.
It really doesn't even matter. Like Uncanny would be awesome, but Marvel's X-Men, I'm in.
I tell you what, they better keep that fucking title or that fucking X-Men. They better keep that shit just like it is. X-Men. Crossed over, like you know how to lean on. You got to lean on it.
Right. I want.
It better-
Was it X-Men
they better
50
not change it.
when they changed that title. Jim Steranko changed the title to the bold block letters that kind of fade out. For sure.
We just never got the suits. That's the problem with the X-Men movies. We never got the suits. None of them had fucking X's on their suits. Nothing.
At the end
What
of
the fuck are we doing?
at the end of Apocalypse, they did. Remember for that
Sure,
30
for
seconds.
18 seconds we had fucking X-Men suits.
That was
I
good.
know. And Wolverine had a suit in a suitcase. I know.
They might not. They might go because everybody else in the MCU has a suit, so I don't see why they wouldn't.
Suits.
Yeah,
and
they'll get suits.
suits
They'll
just-
get legit suits.
The
I
only
guarantee
issue I see with that is like Wolverine is probably better without the suit. Legitimately, let's be honest. Instead, I like him Logan as like more of kind of just a regular dude with knives in his hands.
Nah, man,
You know what?
I don't know.
I'm okay with it 50-50. I don't need him walking around like Steve Rogers did in the Avengers movie without the cowl but
Yeah.
had the suit on. Like I don't want that for Wolverine.
Yeah.
Give me the cowl when he's going battle mode. Give me Logan every other time is fine.
No, you definitely get scenes of him with his fucking cowl off, like a little hoodie. They would have to do it.
I
Probably,
can't. I can't see them doing Scott Summers with that yellow underwear and shit. Like, it's got to be an upgraded suit. Like, the suit has to be
No,
different.
they're not going to go underwear, but I mean, you can still get the classic colors. You can still get that Scott Summers like chest band, you know,
Yeah.
the fucking wraparound with that big red X on his chest. Like,
Yeah.
give me the classic looks, man. Give me a Cyclops that doesn't have to like touch his earbuds to turn his little lasers on.
But he
You know,
does do
But
that.
he does that. He does that.
How-
He does that all the time. Yeah, he does
yeah,
that.
he did it in the '90s. You know,
it just looked weird in the first movie. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't hold up some of those things. But like, you know, give me
But it's comic book accurate.
But give me these suits. Like I want Jean Grey with that little headband, little thing that comes down on her cheeks. You know, like
We might not get that.
that classic '90s like superhero look. That's what I want. That's what
They didn't do that with Scarlet Witch. They're not going to do that with They're not going to do that with this one.
they gave her.
they gave her the headband at the end.
They did.
They stylized it, but they gave her her headband. I mean, it took a while to get.
Magneto stylized too. We didn't even think about that. It is very Magneto stylized.
Same goddamn colors, tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hope it's just Uncanny X-Men, but whatever. Who am I? I'm just a regular guy doing a podcast.
But I want them all. I want them all. But like you bring in James McAvoy as Professor X, that creates a problem if you want to recast anything. You're not getting Hugh Jackman back.
It's not true if they're dealing with multiverse and they're dealing with variants. If it's Hugh Jackman's, if it's Hugh Jackman, if it's James McAvoy, but he's coming from the Fox universe for this cameo, but the Eternals movie is going to show how mutants are created, but you know, they can do it and still recast and have a new one.
It would be pretty awesome to have James McAvoy pop in, doing a Illuminati movie, and then bounce back to his universe. Like, all right, I'm out.
And maybe it's like Doctor Strange's goal is to find Charles Xavier here. Maybe he hasn't gotten to his power set that McAvoy is. That's why he needs him. You know, you're looking.
I mean, we're talking that's really hypothetical. But
you're looking for Nexus level beings that you need help with to stop the devil. I think it's possible.
Shit. Marvel Phase 4. The enemy is the actual devil. Oh God.
Well, it's the devil and Kang.
Where do we go from here? We beat Satan. Next.
Next is Galactus. That's where you go.
Who cares? There's no hell. You beat Satan. Who cares where you go?
Well, but Satan is not space. Not every, the Kree don't believe in Satan. The Kree don't,
Oh, Lord.
No, I'm just saying, but like, I think there's, you go, that's big time, but then you go Galactus. You go to a being that eats your fucking planet.
How do you fight a Galactus as a Captain America?
You throw your shield at him.
Throw my shield.
try to hit him in the eye. Maybe gets a paper cut. I don't know. But that's the thing. I do think that they're gonna have the power sets are gonna change. Thor is gonna have more time and space. You're gonna get more of those space power sets to be able to deal with that.
Adam Warlock is still in the mix. So
yeah, exactly. There's gonna be big time characters coming. You're gonna have that Nova. A Nova is gonna join here. Someone could be Richard Rider, could be Sam Alexander.
Submariner's coming in.
Yeah, he's already Black Panther 2. So
is he? Is that official?
Yeah, he was cast.
Well, but then that guy got in trouble.
Did he?
He's not cast anymore. Yeah, he got me too'd.
What?
He got me too'd.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
He was a bad guy. So now it's not cast anymore.
I did not hear that. Well, okay. I was out of the loop on that. But yeah, I mean, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you're right. You're going to have a lot of ground level superheroes, like Riri and, Falcon, Cap, Winter Soldier, these other guys involved. But then you're also going to have, Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau. I mean, we don't even know what the hell the Hulk and She-Hulk are going to be, and how strong their power sets are going to be. Because, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting with the buildup because the buildup is only going to get bigger. They have to get bigger. So they're getting big here. I just hope this is what I want to see. This is the one hope I have is that Doctor Strange still needs the help of Spider-Man for his movie, especially because it's Sam Raimi directing and they keep Toby helping Strange out. Like Toby sticks around for
you do love your Toby.
He's my second live action Spider-Man. If they throw Nicholas Hammond in this movie in a 70s costume, I'm just naked.
No, come on. That has no barometer or anything. Come on, get out of here with that.
Still amazing. I want the 70s costume. I want Nicholas Hammond shooting rope webbing.
No, you don't. That would look terrible in HD.
Yeah, it's terrible. Stop.
You know what? Just give me one pic. Just give me a picture of Nicholas Hammond.
How about you just look at a picture of Nicholas Hammond and watch the fucking movie?
I will.
Stop pushing.
I will.
You want too much, a little. You're getting too close to the fucking sun. Stop flapping your wings.
All right. Well, that's it. There you go. Talked about No Way Home, and we'll keep talking about it for the next 4 months. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky.